Hello, guys. Welcome back to the first half podcast. My name is Patrick, and I'm here with
Dennis.
Charlie. How be?
I'm good. Yourself?
Not bad, Charlie. Few broken heart here and there, Charlie. Not woman broken heart though. Yeah,
I'm good.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
was beginning to get worried.
Yeah, so we are safe.
Whether you were equipped for the show today.
Yeah, I mean, but of course, I'm just talking about the performance of the Black Stars.
Yeah.
You know, it's been quite disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
In as much as most Ghanaians are like, oh, we are not following the Black Stars anymore, we're all hoping to qualify for the AFCON.
Of course.
And then the outcome has been quite tragic. I want to get your take on this. So, who is to be blamed on all this? Because we are saying coach, we are saying GFA, we are saying the players didn't come. But then the actual, what is the problem? Because we've not had, I mean, there has been challenges in the Black Stars before. But now, it looks like things have gotten out of hand.
Yeah. I think when it comes to football, we need to start viewing our football as an institution. So basically, the president of the FA needs to take responsibility for whatever is going on now.
Yeah.
When it comes to Ghana football, I think we've come a long way.
Yeah.
And all of us, I mean, our age, where we are now, we've seen some form of success since when it comes to the Black Stars.
The Black Stars, yeah.
But for a while now, it's been deteriorating.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember the Suleiman Tari,
Yeah, the ACNs, yeah.
The Samoans. These were the periods where, when you talk about European football around the world,
Yeah.
you know Ghanaians were in there.
Yeah,
I mean, our players were featuring in top
Yeah.
teams around the
world.
world. But
Yeah.
now, it's a bit not so, and you have to question our football institution. What are we doing for player development? How are the infrastructure being developed to ensure that we equip ourselves? Because if you look at the group of the AFCONs, the teams that were in there, gone are the days, if you mention Angola, if you mention Sudan, Niger.
I mean, they were
and
walkovers.
Ghana was in there, we'll say this is the easy group that Ghana just walks out of. But we struggled. I think we didn't even win a game.
Yeah, I mean.
So it means that the thing is more deeper
than we actually
just
think.
the game that we saw on the pitch. Because even for players not to show up, I mean, where is the patriotism? I'm sure if you talk to all these players, there will be reasons.
Yeah, they will have their own reasons.
Exactly. That will make them make those decisions. I'm not sure all of them were injured, but they knew how crucial these games were. If they chose not to come, all you know is a statement for us to question a lot of things.
But then again, you see, my problem is that you wouldn't have a perfect system.
Of course.
Okay, so we've always said that, GFA, the GFA president. Now, let's come down to the players.
Yeah.
We've had, like we've mentioned, we had the Suleiman Taris, we had the Michael Asians, but there were times that we knew that there were issues at the camp.
Yes.
There were times that we knew that there were issues with the coach and everything.
Yes.
But yesterday, when these guys showed up on the pitch, it was a different game altogether. They would actually put in their all and make sure that they win. After they win on the pitch, then there are times they will say that Suleiman Taris doesn't respect, because he will do what he has to do. But when it's off the pitch, he will actually tell you how he feels.
Yes.
But it looks like this time around, the players are not so willing to give their all. It looks like they are doing us a favor when they come. I might be wrong, but then, like you said, the infrastructure, because there are times that players have complained about the pitch quality and all. But we went to play in Angola. We traveled to other countries to go and play. But you still couldn't perform.
No, but you see, it can't be just one game. I'm sure once they are in camp, there are a whole lot of things that contribute to what comes.
Yeah, the outcome,
Exactly. So these things cannot be looked down on like they are not big issues. Because, for instance, I've watched a couple of old players for the Black Stars who tell you that some of them pick up injuries, for instance, and
nobody minded them. Nobody cares about them.
As our football needs to grow from that. People need to understand that although I'm dying for my country, there should be things that I know that when it happens, I'll be taken care of.
Yeah.
Because I now can understand why a player will put club football as a priority than coming to play for their nation, because they assume that at least club football will feed me and my family. But if I come and play for Ghana,
and I get it.
If I'm not playing well, insults. If I go and get injured, nobody cares. They just replace me. So to get to a point where people don't care anymore. You get it. And how many of us even still care about the Black Stars the way we used to? Because I think we have been giving up on Ghana football when it comes to this kind of, like you said with your intro. We've gotten to a point where none of us really didn't care until let's hope that they win.
Yeah.
Because even the day that we were playing Angola, the number of people I spoke to who were even aware
that Ghana was playing, it was pathetic.
Exactly.
Yeah. It was quite shocking.
Exactly. But these were the days one of the days where when Ghana was playing, you
put everything aside.
Jerseys, flags, taxis will be roaming around with flags. There will be cats hooting all over.
Vuvuzelas being blown all over the place. You don't have
anymore. Yes.
But you know, we can't stop being patriotic just because things are not going well. But you see, the thing is that we've had coaches come and go.
Yeah.
We've had there's a school of thought. Oh, a local coach will do a much better job. Oh, a foreign coach will do a much better job.
Yeah.
We've gone through all those runs. And you know, like countryman Sogo will say in a very funny way. Oh, in recent times, when Black Stars are with that trophy there, and the frustration is there because it's been years. You know, and over the years we've had brilliant players. We've had our Samoa Giants group. They almost, qualified to a certain stage in the World Cup. They went off. We've had them reach certain stages that we expected ourselves to pick up a trophy. It's just not working.
But we are looking at the easy way out. You see, gone with the days where they used to find these players through coastal football.
Yeah.
So it was organic. You could find, pure footballers. And then probably you mix up with a few
foreign base,
But now,
it's like you don't have a foreign player.
The president will prefer to be traveling, looking and begging
players
in Europe to come and play for you. And these players choose whether to come or not. And not. So these people, somebody probably may have been born there, has never lived in Ghana. Where do you expect that patriotism to die for the country to come from?
Because when you look at the international break, right?
Yes.
And I see the passion in which other players are running to their country. Look, Ronaldo has scored all the goals in the world.
Exactly.
When it's time for international break, he's at Portugal. He could have said that, I've done it all. But our guys, but I also think that, like you're saying, there's a fundamental problem. The issues that have happened in the past that even these new children in the team know. Issues about maybe I don't have confirmation about management also taking money, the same money that the players are taking and whatnot. So it's like they come in, they are not willing to give in their all. Because recently when I saw the pep talk that the GFA president gave to the boys,
it was terrible.
I was like, no, this can't happen back in Asamoah.
He was literally talking to them like some small boys.
You don't do that. Regardless of how young they are, these boys have a whole career outside and they are here to fight for the nation. So like you're saying, so you shout on me, I go on the pitch, I get an injury. What's next? Nobody cares. So we need to get to the grassroots of the matter. And I feel as though that in as much as we are very passionate about this, sometimes the GFA should listen to us as well. Because things are going haywire. When Ghana Black Stars is going well, the unity in the country is amazing.
Of course.
It's like
sometimes you even forget about it.
You forget about economic hardships. You forget about your problem because Black Stars has played a game, we've won, and everybody excited.
It's more important than we think.
So even sometimes I feel as though that even the president should have so much interest of what happens to the Black Stars.
Well, that's where we have a problem. To me, if you ask me, if I was the president with this disgrace, you should even resign. Because to me, there should be some pride that comes with it.
Because a lot of people have complained, but now the results are there. I heard they've apologized and whatnot.
The apology, dissolving the management.
It doesn't solve our issues. We've done all these things before.
Now decide the fate of the coach. That doesn't change nothing. There's one constant in there, and that's the GFA. Coaches will come and go. Technical teams come and go.
But GFA will remain.
GFA remains. So you are the one making the decisions.
We need.
What decisions are you making? And what responsibility are you taking for those decisions that you make?
They are making.
Because if it's as easy as, we are sorry we didn't qualify after 20 years.
You can always apologize.
But we'll try and do it again. Meanwhile, nothing changes.
And you see, where Ghana has gotten to in football, look, we are not supposed to be. Look, you know, this is the group stage.
Time that just the name Ghana, when it comes to AFCON,
you'll be scared.
Of course.
Our group had Angola. We had Sudan.
Niger.
We had Niger.
It's just
and we came out of the group with 3 points.
That's how embarrassing it is.
An apology can't resolve this.
And the GFA president is okay with that and say, I'm sorry.
No,
and
man.
he's going to now scrutinize the coach. On what qualification and credentials did you choose the coach in the first place?
Because I hear on the 27th, they have a meeting with the coach to discuss the outcome. Now I'm saying that. So what? And you see, the point is that we've gotten to a point where sacking a coach has never been, it's not a solution.
No, it's not.
When you sack the coach, what's next?
It's not.
So, like you're saying, we need to get to the grassroots of the matter.
Yes.
You know, because like I was trying to ask you, so I don't know your opinion. So, will a local coach help us? Because look, when I saw Akusia Pia handling Sudan and winning their games, and I even saw him on internet dancing with the people, like, wow, we lost our own, and we couldn't even score. I mean, it's terrible.
I don't think we lost our own. I think what is happening, like the Bible says, a prophet is never accepted.
Yeah, accepted his own. Yeah.
That's what happened. You never appreciate what you have
until you lost it.
It isn't. And Sudan has never been a football country.
No.
But now they've accepted that, and they have invested.
Yeah, and they are building.
For them to even say, okay, we've discovered this Akwesi Appiah man that
and come for him,
and come for him.
That means they are on a project.
They're on a project.
Yeah, they're on a project.
We need to rebuild our football. There are times where pitches are not even good. They go and call foreign players and say, "Oh, just come. We have a tournament in 1 week. Come to camp and then prepare and go."
Yeah.
What are you
and do you know one thing that you see for a team to work well, the team chemistry should be there.
100%.
Now that team chemistry starts from relationship.
Exactly.
Till date, you can see Asamoah Suleiman Tari.
They still hang out.
Yeah, they still hang out. So you know but the current crop of players. I mean, all you see them with airports near ears.
Of course.
That's so there's something happening off the pitch.
You know what I used to enjoy when the Black Stars come to camp those days? The Jama.
Yes.
Morale. Charlie, it's a hit. When you see Asamoah with his instruments leading, these things you may think they were nothing.
It was a big deal.
I remember the day used to be very reserved. There was this whole talk about the day and Asamoah.
Yeah, you know he changed.
But
yeah.
When the Jama and things were going on, they were dancing. You will see that even if you don't want to be involved, you will be involved.
But you see,
and it builds unity.
It does, yeah. But you see, you've mentioned something. They are youth.
Yes.
You know, I've always had my own, opinion, which other people have never agreed with me.
Yeah.
You see, from the get-go, people feel as though that Dede and Jordan got to be in the Black Stars because of their father.
Okay.
So, in a way, they've not really been liked by Ghanaians. But to be fair to those two guys, look, they've really sacrificed for the Black Stars. They've given their all when it's needed. And sometimes what we miss now that we want to hide from is leadership.
Yeah.
When Dede is on the pitch, when he claps his hands, he's calling people to come here and there. People say, "Oh, Shakwani too known," but it helps.
I've never understood why this whole hatred for their youth.
I don't
know
get
where
it.
It comes from. Because to me, anytime they've been on the pitch,
first
of all, I've never seen a situation whereby they've been called and not shown up.
And not show up.
They always come.
Yes.
And when Dede plays, even if he's having a bad game, you still see the passion.
Yeah.
And this tournament that we just disqualified and went, even if he was not on the pitch, I'm sure he would have had an impact off the pitch.
Yes.
The talks he could have given to them. Because, for a team, you need transition.
Yeah.
Old players usher in the new.
So it's a gradual process.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they may not play every single game. May not even play a full game. You may be bringing him the odd hours and whatever to just come and contribute. He will still make an impact.
Yeah.
But there seems to have been a narrative whereby the fact that there are brothers in there, people are thinking that, it's not a family team. The team is not for your family.
We've moved beyond that.
Sacrifice. These people show up. They've never looked at just themselves. They come in for Ghana. And you see, what is even more sad is that they had a chance to actually have represented France.
Yeah.
And they could have actually played for France.
Yeah, he would have gotten the team selection,
But he thought of his motherland and came in. And still, for whatever reason, he's shown a lot. He's scored crucial goals. He's always been in there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've never understood why Ghanaians get
And his brother Jordan is also amazing.
Of course.
Look, Jordan might not have the posture you like.
Yes, he
Jordan
doesn't have the personality.
He doesn't have the you want to get close to.
Yeah.
But then he delivers.
Of course.
When you call him, he shows up.
Yes.
Look at the free kick that he just scored with.
I've never understood. You see, the Ayub family as a whole, from their father, apart from Jordan and Dede, there's another brother.
Yeah. Kwame Ayub, Rahim.
Actually, been there for Ghana football.
Yeah.
And to me, it's a beautiful heritage.
Yeah, it is actually.
Why people hate that because they feel like it's a form of a monopoly, why they should be called. When they come in, what do? They actually deliver.
Yeah,
Not once do they say, you call me, but I prefer to focus on my club and all. They're always there.
Yeah. So
but why we hate them,
it's terrible. And I think sometimes the problem comes from us as Ghanaians as well. I think we should be a bit, because sometimes the kind of insults we rain on these.
Football is terrible.
Yeah, we rain on these players. Sometimes,
this is not the first time we have two brothers who are split.
Yeah.
You remember Prince?
Kelvin. Yeah.
Prince Wati
and his brother. Yeah.
And
Germany.
If you look at international accolades, his brother went far.
Yeah.
Because he chose Ghana.
Yeah.
But was he appreciated for that? No. Now Inaki and his brother is now being celebrated by Spain.
Yeah.
If you were Inaki, you would think that I made a wrong decision.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the people I even chose
are not appreciating. Yeah.
So we have to get to a point where, just like the whole December festive thing that we do, where we bring the
December to remember.
We need to create something around that will let the Ghanaian footballers who are
feel at home and want to come.
And at least represent their country. But I think football is an opinion game, and people feel that they need to have opinion, which is fine. But with Ghana, the insults are just too much.
Yeah, the insults are.
You can have an opinion without being so disrespectful and being insulting people here and there, because obviously they don't need to play for Ghana. So if they choose to come and sacrifice,
exactly,
it's a sacrifice. But how much? Some of them, the $10,000 per tournament.
No, it's nothing. It's
nothing. I mean, someone like Pate is taking over £20,000 a week. So if he's coming to play for Ghana, it's a pure sacrifice.
Yeah. But then when you are recognized as a leader, and you are supposed to be leading the team, and you don't show up at certain times, it's a problem. You mentioned Partey, and I've been a bit disappointed in him, because there are times that they will say, "Oh, Partey has an injury," before I realize the weekend he's playing for us now. So, like you were saying, we need to try to understand the psyche of these players. Partey is one of the people who have actually complained about the pitches. So that government should help us with infrastructure, and we'll make sure we play well. So these are the things I'm expecting of the players to say, because a typical example is Kudus.
But do they have a platform? Because there have been situations whereby players have complained, and they've never been called up again.
Really?
The whole issue about Kevin and Sule. I mean, I've heard interviews of Kevin himself. And he said that, listen, the way that it was portrayed in the news, that was not what it was. The way it was portrayed, that was not at all. But the point is that at that point, you don't have a voice. So whatever they put out there,
that's what it is.
That's what trends.
I think Sule also had an interview recently. He actually explained himself,
Because the GFA, for some reason, or the technical team, expect all these players to be timid and be appreciative that
they've been called national team.
But the point is that if they speak up, immediately you are the bad nuts, and they are going to make sure you're not there.
Stigmatized.
That's where the problem is.
But then because you see, most of the players we have now are very young in their career. They are now coming up. I am looking at a player like Kudus. He's doing extremely well wherever he is. But when it comes to Ghana as well, I think he's also trying to do his utmost best. His best might not be enough for us, because you see, because Ghana has so many problems with regards to our football, when a player comes, we want to dampen all our problems on one person's shoulder. But I think he contributes enough.
I think it's the standards that they set for themselves. You look at the Kudus, Partey, Semenyo, and you watch them every week. In the Premier League.
Look at Semenyo. Semenyo will score in goal. But when in Ghana, a tapping ball, Semenyo can't tap in the ball.
That's the point. So that should tell you that when they come back, there's a lot of pressure that is put on them. And we have that expectation because we know what you do outside. So if you don't do it here, it means you don't love Ghana.
But then, so I think we should get to a point where we should admit that the conditions available for them out there, and they are, you're able to benefit from it to perform. They don't have that here.
Do the fans have that information? The Ghanaian fans?
I think we do, but we're just impatient.
I don't think a lot of things that happen in the back room, we are privy to. So
we're expecting to be on the pitch.
But for all you know, because of what a coach said or a technical team member said,
they are coming on the pitch.
Said to you in the back room,
you can't play with your whole heart.
Your heart. You are asking yourself, why am I even doing this? So all these things contribute. You get it. They should leave the football to the football guys. If you appointed a coach, leave the team to him full 100%. Then when you finish and you take responsibility that, listen, you are supposed to be sacked because you didn't deliver, then it's fair. But when you are pushing him to play your players put this one in there, whatever. I mean, he's
And
going
then-
to have a nonchalant
And this attitude where when Ghanaians have concerns about how the Black Stars is going, the moment you speak about it, it's like you're speaking against the current sitting FA president.
Yes.
But then that shouldn't be the case, because I believe that if things are going well,
yes,
nobody
you
will
will take the accolades.
yeah, you will take the accolade. So when things are not going well, we're expecting that you listen to us, because 2024, we're going to AFCON 2025.
Yes.
Ghana didn't qualify. We can't keep mute about this.
Yeah.
We should start talking about how we're going to resolve this issue now.
Yeah.
You know,
But
so
in your opinion, let me ask. Do you think that the current coach should be in place for the World Cup qualifiers?
I'm a bit confused, because that's what I keep on saying. Is Ghana's problem an issue of the coach we currently have?
Yeah.
Or is a leadership issue?
Did he show anything technically?
Yeah, for me personally, I watched all of Otuado's game. I mean, I'm a football fan. I can't pinpoint and see that, oh, this is Otuado's strategy.
Yeah.
This is the formation Otuado uses. And I can't see what Otuado is able to do when the team is going through a challenge, maybe a technical substitution. I didn't see any of that. And even, I don't know whether I'm wrong, but his posture on the sideline.
Yeah,
It's not encouraging. You know, and all these things play into the game, because your team, your boys are on the pitch. Look, the boys look at their coach.
Massively.
They always look at your posture. So if you don't have that encouraging posture, then it's difficult for me to give my all and play. So my problem now is, in as much as Otuado is not doing well, if we sack Otuado today, what is next? I don't know.
Bring back Apia.
From Sudan.
Yeah.
Oh, how? You
What
bad.
does that mean?
No, but who says Apia want to come back to Ghana and come and coach?
Well, I mean,
Who says Sudan is going to let you
the
go?
same way they went to persuade Otuado and whatever they said and whatever
Look,
they gave.
I
Listen,
think, Ghanaians, look, Dennis, do you know what happened to Apia when he left?
I know
Do you know even Apia was being owed a lot of money that he was not paid, and he kept on talking? Look, Apia left a better person. So if now I've been able to hold a team that I'm doing so well, why would I want to come back and get insulted again after a game or two? No, man, I don't think so.
And the point is, do we now go for foreign coaches, or I don't know where we go after here.
So, because my problem is that if we don't go for a foreign coach, now as we sit here now, do you from the top of your head, which coaches come to mind within Ghana or Africa?
Let's see.
Let's see. Yeah, so I really don't know, but for me, I want us to have a broader discussion on our GFA.
But are we saying that of all the ex-players,
Charlie, Asamoah, like none of them are even on the management team, like,
so,
you know.
Are we saying that none of them can contribute to Ghana football?
Even Asamoah, you know, at a certain point, I'm like, even if Asamoah can't play,
yes,
Qatar or other places that we went to, put Asamoah on the bench.
Yeah, even if not as a footballer.
Yeah, I mean something.
Yeah,
something. Yeah, advice. Yeah, but then I don't know. They don't want to involve him. I mean, there are other players.
Stephen Appiah was a great leader.
So and you know, sometimes these.
But the point is that if they didn't even want Dede there, why they want any of these guys there?
But you know, this Dede thing there, I can see that Otuado has regretted, but he just trying to stand.
Think it was his decision.
Not to bring Dede.
Yes, I don't think so.
Whose decision was it?
I can assure you, I don't think it was his decision. I don't think so.
He was pushed.
It's obvious.
Charlie, but Dede is amazing. Jordan is amazing. Look, those guys, when I always say that, when you have players in your team who are ready to kill themselves, it doesn't matter if they're unable to score a goal in a particular game. The point is that you need leadership in a team. You need someone who is always ready to kill themselves for the team. We have look, Charlie, that John Menses, Kojo Asamoah, Sule Muntari. Look, things were not good at that time, but they were ready to sacrifice. They were ready to do it all for the team. Michael Essien, he has a typical example of getting an injury.
Anytime he comes to play.
And there was no attention given to him or whatnot. So imagine all the coaching schools Michael Essien has gone to, the certificates now he has. It would have only made sense that, I want to come back home and help the team.
Essien is too sensitive for that. I think if you look at his character, I don't think he can take the.
And I think he has a lot of pain within him that he has never communicated.
I don't think he will.
Yeah.
So that's where I don't think Michael Essien will want
to.
Job. Yeah.
I mean, he would have done a good a job for us. But then I think that Ghana is struggling now. Now, look, when I watch other interviews and podcasts, and when the Nigerians get we right now,
I mean, of course.
like
there was a time that there were a few teams, Ghana, Cameroon, Senegal,
Ivory Coast,
Nigeria.
Yeah.
We were the ones that were really going for the AFCON.
Charlie.
For some reason, we've fallen off so badly. That it's concerning.
Yeah, it's very concerning.
You get it? So they have a right to laugh at us. We deserve it. In my opinion, we deserve it.
Because if we are losing, if we are winning the Jollof War, we shouldn't we lose the football one.
Well, I mean, at least they have to win somewhere.
They have to win somewhere.
Exactly.
But then all the same, I think we should keep on. I mean, giving our full support to the Black Stars. And
let's find the spirit back. I think no matter what you do, when Black Stars are playing, some Ghanaians will still. I know the times where every Ghanaian was behind us. We need to find it back, and it starts from trying to build the unity in the camp and all.
And I think you mentioned something that we should really pay attention to. We need to build our grassroots football. We need to build. Look, we have talent.
Yes, we do.
We have talent. It's not a bad thing to have one or two foreign players mixed, but we have people who are playing good football. Let us forget this. My player is here. My player is there. I want other country clubs to see him. So look, let us have the country at heart. Let's get some of the local players mixed with the foreign players. Let's play football.
They won't do it.
Oh, they will do. Right, with all these issues.
They won't do it. You see, the system is now a money system. So people want the Black Stars team.
Then we'll never get our issues resolved.
An opportunity to put their players
on the platform.
So that scouts can find them.
Man.
They are never going to show the real talents. Because Ghana, when it comes to football, they are literally like Brazil.
Yeah.
The talent is there. When you go around the communities and you see football games,
you
can see that.
We've seen. I mean, I know this guy.
The GFA does it even have a scouting unit that goes around the country scouting? I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Because you see, your scouting has to be top notch to be able to get the right people.
So because the whole idea is that if you have the right infrastructure, the local league should be the one who scouts.
Don't go there.
The GFA will scout. So the local leagues
will be a place where you just fish out. Yeah.
So once the local leagues are well resourced to be able to scout for talents, that is when the GFA has a pool to be able to look in from there. Yeah. Because
that's why sometimes you can see the England coach sitting in various games in the APL. That's the system.
Yeah.
So that's how you scout for. So Charlie, we shouldn't give up on the Black Stars, brother. We are hoping that as this has happened, things will improve a bit.
We learn from it.
Then we learn from it. Hopefully we learn from it.
Do you have that?
Yeah, but I have hope. I don't know. Let's see the outcome of the meeting between the GFA and the coach, and I hope he doesn't get sacked.
Let's see. Because we are looking for a scapegoat. I hope it's not him. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's keep on supporting Black Stars. That's all we have, man. Okay. Yeah, let's keep on supporting them. So, guys, let's also have your comments on the Black Stars. Charlie, relax with the insults. We dey beg. Don't insult the players. They beg. So let's see how it goes. Let's see what your take on all these issues, and let's see how we can improve upon the Black Stars. Charlie Dennis.
Yeah.
We're hoping for the best.